Hi, I'm Dana from WholeHealthDana.com and thank you for joining me today. Today I'm going to show you how to make dehydrated strawberries. You're going to find that it's super easy and you don't need fancy tools other than just an average dehydrator. So the first thing you're going to want to do is clean your strawberries. I've already pre-cleaned mine. I soak mine in the sink and then I use, depends on the day, I kind of rotate back and forth. Sometimes I use a produce wash. I don't have any sprays, but no reason not to use one if you find a good plant-based one. Other times I just fill the sink with water and put in white vinegar, and then sometimes I'll fill the sink and I'll just put in about 5 drops of lemon essential oil. So really you just want to make sure that you've cleaned your strawberries. Definitely want to make sure that your strawberries were either grown at home or they are purchased organic. Okay, so the first thing I do is I cut off the tops. I try to keep it as close to the top as possible so I don't lose any more of the strawberry than necessary. So you just want to make it look like that, and you'll have just a little bit of top left over. And you're going to do this for all of your strawberries. So now I do it on its side, kind of just elevate it and hold it up so it's even, and I try to cut it into about 1/4 of an inch to 3/8 of an inch, and just slice all the way down it. So you're just going to slice all of this. Now I started with a 2-pound package that I got at the store, and I would say it's going to cover 2, or almost 2, of the trays, the dehydrator trays. So once you've sliced all of your strawberries, you're going to place them on your dehydrator tray. You're just going to line them so they're touching and put as many as you can fit on your tray. Okay, so once you've filled up the tray, it'll look something like this. And now we're going to put the dehydrator together and turn it on, and we'll dehydrate these probably somewhere between, I don't know, maybe 8 or 10 hours. Every dehydrator is different. I would start checking mine at 4 or 5 hours just to make sure. I also I rotate my sheets around. So if this was on the bottom rack, I would move it about 4 hours in. I would move it to the top rack and rotate them all so that the circulation is kind of evening out. Sometimes it seems like it cooks or it dries faster on the bottom than the top, so I try to even it out a little bit. How long it's going to take is going to depend on the climate that you're in, as well as how thick you sliced your strawberries. So once you have all your strawberries on the trays, and this one holds 4, you're just going to turn it on and let it dehydrate for however long it ends up taking. Now, I don't have a super fancy dehydrator. This basically has just an off and on switch. There are others that are more expensive, that have temperature gauges and timers and some other fancy gadgets, but I just wanted you to see that you can do this with just an ordinary dehydrator. Okay, so after they are completely dried and you're ready to pull them out, you're going to have a tray that looks something like this. So you can see this full tray has dehydrated down to significantly smaller, and I have already tasted these, and they're excellent. Okay, so once I take all of these out, I just put mine in a jar to keep the moisture out of them and keep them safe until I'm ready to eat them. I found that since I couldn't cut every single strawberry at the exact same dimensions, I had some that were dry and as expected, and then I had some that had been thicker before that were still kind of chewy and bendy. So I ate those ones. So I should mention that you want these to be pretty dry, because if they have any sort of moisture in them, when you put them in a container, they're going to spread that moisture throughout the container with the rest of them that might be drier. Also, they can be more conducive to mold. So try to make them pretty dry. All right, so I want to thank you for joining me today. We learned how to make some dehydrated strawberries. Technique is same for virtually all other fruits, just the timing is different. If you give them a try, we would love to hear about it. If you have any other comments or suggestions for others, go ahead and post them below. We'd love to hear from you. And if you would like to know more about what we do here at Whole Health Dana, join us at www.wholehealthdana.com or click below on the links to follow us on social media. Thank you and have a great day.